Okay, so next up on stream we have Despair versus Levias. So Levias is a fox, but recently changed to Lucina, and I think is mainly using Lucina, while Despair is a Piranha plant main, who I think when the going gets rough switches to Wolf. So let's see how this goes. I think Despair is an incredibly strong player and should be underestimated just because of the character he plays. Okay, Despair starting by hopping off stage just to charge up some of the down B, but unfortunately misses the ledge with the up B and immediately is getting hard punished by Levias here. Ooh, great. So even though the shield breaker doesn't actually break shield there, still getting a hit with it is good. And that's Despair's favorite thing, just down B at ledge and then grab them so that they're forced to just take all of the damage. Like, Despair was behind by like a whole 70%, but then, you know, made up some of the deficit, and now it's almost an even game. Okay, so right now, Despair on ledge. Piranha Plant on ledge, I think the best option is kind of down, just jump and down B if they're just shielding. And great parry from Priyash. Even though that move is like, it's super telegraphed. Oh, I see he misses there. Even though it's super telegraphed, you don't really feel super comfortable going for the parry just because of how strong it is if it does hit you. But I think in some situations, it tries to punish the neutral B with the forward smash, but Despair is able to get his shield out just in time. And Despair's a little bit too far away from ledge to actually hit that down B into grab, and gets nared for his trouble. So now Priyash is up, but it's also at 147%. So if Despair gets one good hit of this neutral B, can actually just kill him. And also I think a grab into up throw will kill, and that was a really bad shield breaker, but doesn't get punished. And in fact, Priyash gets a punish of his own. Okay, good forwarder. Priyash's edge guarding has been on point. Okay, right as I say that, he SDs, but it's okay. He was at 167%. So, you know, Priyash has a convincing full stock lead, only 2% on him. I think Despair needs to figure out what to do here, because right now he's just kind of throwing out moves, and then Priyash is just choosing the correct defensive option and hitting him for it.
What's up, guys?
So we got Jop joining me on commentary right now.
Yeah.
And see, Despair is going for like too many of these down Bs to the point where Priyash is just like, yeah, okay, you know what, just do that, and then I can punish you right after, so what's the point?
Yeah, you can actually just counter it, and it's very telegraphed, and it'll just destroy Piranha Plant. I think what you should like focus on more is like trying to get stage position and put him off stage, because that's where Piranha Plant's generally strongest, and Lucina struggles a bit to get off ledge. He can generally do stuff like put poison on ledge and then spike ball, and it's super hard for Lucina to get off because it's out of the range of her ledge hop forward air, so she's committed to a normal option, which is not exactly her get off ledge options aren't super good.
And yeah, it looks like Despair's kind of trying to like cheese Priyash out, and then Priyash is like, no, I respect your character enough to know what your cheese options are, and I'm just going to play my game. Thank you very much.
He's just going to play Lucina, and that's how it is.
Yeah.
He's probably
going to... Like, I don't think... Like, I think, like, Despair's landed, like, 2 grabs, and he's gone for, like, 15. Like, he's making them super telegraphed, and great up B out of shield punish.
I think you should just wait more for Priyash to approach, because Piranha Plant can get, you know, pretty... like advantageous by just like staying like far out of her range and just building up poison and spike balling, and then Lucina's forced to approach at some point, and then that's when I think you have the best options, because he has relatively good zoning tools, and you know you actually get stage position doing that.
So do you think Despair's going to switch to his Wolf now?
Despair? Maybe. I think if he's feeling confident, he probably will. Yeah, that's a good call.
Switch to the Wolf, and who definitely has a better matchup against Lucina.
Yeah, for sure. Wolf's just, in general, a better character. But who knows? I was playing Priyash last night with my Wolf, so he might be warmed up for this.
That's it. Tries to go for a jump laser to catch a hasty jump from Priyash at the start of the game.
I think he's trying to slow the tempo a bit and trying to use a lot of nairs on shield, because I think Priyash is kind of... He doesn't really up out of shield as much as he does to use it in neutral, which is kind of weird. Goes for the down air.
Right now, Despair again trying to cheese him with an up.
This is game 2.
Yeah, Piranha Plant and he lost.
Yeah.
I don't know what that shine was about.
He was just trying to reflect his recovery the other way, obviously.
Yeah, sorry. How could I not think of that?
Obviously. Yeah. Goes for fair off ledge, but does not get punished for it, which is.
Oh, great. Oh,
Wolf
I don't.
special.
I think Priya should just go for like a juggle instead of trying to go for these up smash reads. 'Cause
Yeah.
He tried it last game. But yeah, Priyash seems completely unfazed by the switch to. Yeah, completely unfazed by the switch to Wolf. And we have Jop getting on commentary and Kazuma, a resident Lucina main, hopping on. So Despair is just up being onto stage, and Priyash is like, okay, I will punish. I'm not going to get hit by it. Yeah. No problem, Bob. They're kind of soft.
They are pretty soft. They're pretty good.
Thanks.
Oh, he lost a stock. I don't know how it happened, but he lost a
You
stock.
just had the bottom cookie, dude. Anyways, enough about cookies. Back to the match.
So Pierce lost a stock. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know. But Priyash still has like a good lead here.
Solid.
Good dash dance from
a good Wolf
Despair.
conversion will even this game up.
Yeah.
Ooh, getting trapped with the up air. Yeah,
And I think
he's
like Despair was recognizing that like Levias was just jumping in a little bit too much, and then was like.
Oh yeah, no, he jumps a lot
bit.
and he's neutral.
That counter felt like a little bit
Overzealous.
Yeah.
We'll see if he side B's back.
Ambitious.
He doesn't side B back. Yeah, Pierce was ready for that side B back, that mix up. All right, we'll see if
oh, the jab barely.
We'll see what Despair's gonna do to try to bring this back. Oh, the raw up B.
This time the raw up B connects. Okay.
Has he been doing it a lot?
It's kind of like one of his favorite like cheesy options. He did two of them at the start of the game.
Oh, that's that's.
He's just thinking.
Oh,
no, he
no.
should have died. Oh, great
there
counter!
it is!
What? It worked. Priyash is like talking to him.
Priyash is laughing. Priyash is smiling. He's winning the mental game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He knew the tech was coming. Okay.
So like, Despair could even this up, but wow, Priyash has just been on fire this entire set.
Priyash knows where he's gonna tech, how he's gonna tech. He's on top of him right now. Okay, B reverse up B, mix up the landing.
Again,
he just getting
it's not working. It worked that one time.
He's just getting stuffed out. Yeah, it's like Falcon kick from ledge.
Oh, okay. Gets with the back.
Catches the air dodge, so he's gonna make it back fine. There's no problem. Yeah, we'll see if this Priyash train can be slowed down.
Oh, was that an air? I think
that was an air. There? Oh no.
No, I think he was like not wide.
Lucina can drop down and counter almost.
Oh, and he counters the side B like you were mentioning, and that's it.
Yeah, Priyash was ready for it last time. I don't know why Despair opted for it again. Maybe he thought he wouldn't counter again, but yeah, Priyash was ready for that one.
Priyash has been leveling the fuck up. Whoa.
Yeah, he's leveling up.
Yeah.
He's doing